Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review episode 1 of Occultic 9. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I utterly despise A1 Pictures. I put them right there with Studio Clown, which a lot of people say is a little harsh, which I can't blame you. I mean, A1 Pictures, I will admit, they do have at least 1 to 2 good anime every year. And they air a lot of anime every year. Like, they have, like, 3 anime airing each season. I think last season they aired about 4. Just, oh my goodness, A1 Pictures. So, we have Occultic 9. Their first episodes, A1 Pictures' first episodes, are usually pretty good. And the description is also pretty good. The tags that they have, if you looked it up on the website, like live chart or anime chart, stuff like that. And animation's always going to be good. Soundtrack, you already know is going to be good. Openings, I always download their openings. And so, as always, I have fallen into the trap of A1 Pictures. I am liking it, but I know very soon it'll turn to shit. But let's not judge Occultic 9 by all the other works that A1 Pictures has done. Even though I just did that for the first minute of this review. I really hate to say this, but this episode actually gave me Durarara vibes, and if you don't know, Durarara is my favorite anime of all time. So, I know after a lot of people hear that, they're gonna be like, oh, so it's a must watch. Okay, let me get right into this. I don't say it's a must watch just yet. I think it's very interesting, a very interesting start, as always, with A1 Pictures, but again, I gotta stop the comparisons. But it could easily flop. I haven't heard on how the light novel is. I don't know how good the light novel is compared to all the other works in the universe, because if you didn't know, Occultic 9 does take place in the same universe as, Steins Gate, Robotics Notes, Chaos Head. We're not going to talk about Chaos Head, but Chaos Head was shit, boy. But yeah, Occultic 9 first episode gave me so many Durarara vibes. It's not going to be as good as Durarara, hell no, but the vibes are there and I'm not going to deny it. With how it was edited the same like Durarara, but I'm not going to get too into that because, I am a film major, so a lot of people aren't going to understand when I talk about the specific editing. But when it comes to introducing the setting to us, let's go with that. How they introduce the setting, we have a bunch of characters that have nothing to do with each other, all going through their own sort of thing. However, there's something in the center that's going to grip them all together, and that is the occult. The main theme within this episode is science versus the occultic, and we had one girl who is completely affiliated with the occult and, demons and stuff like that, where she has a service where she will curse other people for you. And then we have other people, I think the guy with the glasses, who we see talking to another girl, I'm assuming I believe that's his little sister, saying, we gotta save our father and stuff. He seems to be more into the science part of it. And then we have our main character, Yuta, who has his own organization, which of course, obvious Steins Gate vibes right there. He has his own little mini organization where he's the leader, and he has this cute, adorable, huge notepad girl. Her name's Ryotas, which I thought I was gonna hate Ryotas because I normally hate walking fan service characters, but I'm not gonna lie, this girl was rather charming and had me laughing the majority of the episode whenever she was on screen. She was hilarious, man. And then they just recruited a new member, Miu, and Miu is a famous idol, so she actually just joined their group. And I really like where they hang out too. They hang out in this nice cafe with this very zany, is he the bartender? I don't know, it's not exactly a bar, but the owner of the cafe is very interesting. He was hilarious. I loved this dude. There also seems to be a detective lurking around. He was roaming around Yuta's place, and then at the end of the episode we have where Ryuta went back over to his school and he was just over at a crime scene, and it ends with him witnessing like a corpse. There's a corpse right in front of him. He held the murder weapon too, so that's gonna be really bad. And then we have quick glimpses of all the other characters that we've met. And we also met this other lady. She works over at an office. We didn't get too much with what's going on with her, but just that she's an office lady and she has this relationship with her coworker, like, I don't know, a normal relationship really. Yeah, so that was this episode. A lot of Durarara vibes I'm getting. It's not going to be anything like Durarara, but I like how it was set up, how we get that this is a community. And that's what I really loved about Durarara, how like, yeah, this is real. We have this town, we have all these people. It's, I don't know, it's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm really explaining it too well, but if you're a huge fan of Durarara like I am, then you probably know what I mean. Sorry if I didn't explain it too well. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on Occultic 9. I'm gonna give it the 3-episode test. Let me know if you're gonna give it the 3-episode test as well, if you're gonna stick with it, if you're gonna drop it. And catch you later as I review March Comes In Like a Lion and Ajin if it gets translated today. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.